MLB Network is your exclusive home for postseason baseball. It's on to Game 5 of the National League Championship Series between the Washington Nationals and the Pittsburgh Pirates. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian welcoming you to our exclusive postseason coverage on MLB Network. With me is Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Danny, this is still anyone's series here as we get ready for Game 5.
Well, you can see by the results we're right back where we started from. When you're tied after 4, Game 5 is always critical. You don't want to get stuck needing to win the final 2 to move on. So the winner of this one is going to get a huge leg up on winning this series.
The postseason is officially in full swing. Lineups and first pitch coming up next. The crowd is ready to erupt as their guys get set to take the field. Let's join public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now, your 2018 Pittsburgh Pirates.
And briefly here, a glance at the 2 starters who'll get the ball here in this one. A moment now to take a look at the visiting Washington Nationals. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
Well, Matt, I appreciate the way Bryce Harper plays the game. He's already hit 3 home runs in this series alone, guys, so he looks awful comfortable. He has that confidence, and his swing is flat out locked in. He's looking for more in this one.
Chad Kuhl gets the call in Game 5 of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, when you look up the word dependability in the dictionary, that's what this guy, you'll find a picture of this guy. Career ERA just under 3.5, and that's saying quite a lot in the high-scoring games that we see in baseball going on right now. Real solid pitcher, controls the running game, controls the strike zone, and more importantly, he knows how to get deep into the 6th, 7th, and 8th inning. Solid pitcher, and he'll be fun to watch in this one here today.
Time for a look at the Buccos on D. And let's take a look at the guy behind the dish, and that's Francisco Cervelli, one of the best ball framers in all our sport, a guy who's going to make his pitcher work for everything today.
At the plate, Trey Turner. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Tonight for Washington, shortstop, Trey Turner.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And the first pitch of the ball game here is taken for a cold strike 1. Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. And he's going to try for 3 right out of the chute tonight. And he'll get there as he kicks off the ball game with a triple.
Hey, this guy's having a big series in the postseason. It looks like to me that the moment isn't too big for him. He's slowing the game down. He looks terrific.
Yeah, absolutely. Postseason monster right here, having a huge series. Any big leaguer can have their moment mid-May, but to do it when it gets cold outside means everything.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Here's a strike. That's lifted the other way out to left. Dickerson's there. He's there to make the catch, and here comes the runner from third as this should get him on the board. And the run will score as the Nats are off to a 1-0 lead.
Great job of offensive execution there. Leadoff triple and then the sac fly to bring home a run.
outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch. This is hit the other way out toward left field. After it is Dickerson. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. 2 gone now.
Batting fourth, first baseman, Ryan Zimmerman.
Digging in now, Ryan Zimmerman. First pitch of the at-bat. And that one right down Main Street. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Now the 0-2 pitch. Again, he sends it out of play.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it. He might not get another opportunity to put the ball in play.
And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. And set up behind the dish is Gary Simmons as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Dero, this Gary Simmons, he's the kind of umpire that pitchers really like to throw to.
Yeah, I'm okay with it, though, Dan. You want to go east-west, I'll make the adjustment. It's the north-south that'll kill you.
Drilled to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So it's 1 run on 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. The Nationals lead it 1-0. Now a moment here at PNC to take a look at the Pirates lineup card in this one. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
I'm definitely excited to watch Josh Bell in this one. The guy is in the middle of the lineup, and when he's in the middle, things just happen. Guys in front of him get on, he drives them in, and if not, he has the ability to get things started and set the guys up behind him. He's a force.
Felipe Cordova has the ball for the 5th game of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
Well, one thing to look out for him, Matt, is if he can avoid the big inning. It's not that big of a deal to give up a run here or there, but sometimes he can be prone to giving up 3 or 4 in an inning, and that kind of derails the whole start when that happens. Limit the damage, and he'll be just fine.
So here's how the Washington Nationals are positioned defensively. And guys, can we lock in on the Gold Glover at third base? I've played this position. You got to do so many things. I mean, you have to have just the quickest hands, reacting on one-hop liners. You have to have the ability to take away the bunt, a la Adrian Beltre and Nolan Arenado. You better have a backhand, and not only that, you better have a strong throwing arm.
A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Now the 1-1 pitch. Strike 2 swinging.
All right, let's take a step back right here. He's down 1-2, 3 fastballs in a row. There is no way he's throwing him a 4th.
And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. And it's fouled away. Line drive to left. But he'll hardly need to move out there in left as this is hauled in for the first down.
He got that one pretty good. It just didn't have the right launch angle to carry over the outfielder's head. Small difference where the ball hit the bat could have made all the difference.
First offering on its way. Fouled away. Bases are empty, one man out. And that one stayed too low apparently. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Grounded up the first baseline. Fielded cleanly by Zimmerman, and he'll take it onto the bag himself. Two gone now here in the first. And with two away now, let's give you a look at what's happening in the American League Championship Series, as they've got a good matchup going on over there as well. Stepping into the box, Josh Bell. First cuts for him here with the bases open and two away. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. Bounce to first. Zimmerman has it, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Pirates. It remains 1-0. Now batting, Daniel Murphy, as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the second inning. First pitch coming. Here it is. Missed with a slider. Good looking sinker on the inside corner. Murphy has a history in coming through in the clutch moments, of course. It's always a little bit of a debate whether or not being clutch is actually a trait that a player possesses. But with him, there's no denying it. We've seen him deliver in big moments repeatedly throughout his career. It just seems he elevates his game somehow when the pressure is on.
Yeah, Matty, he has definitely put that debate to rest. He has absolute ice water in his veins.
The 1-2 pitch. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. Lifted the other way to left center. And he will make the catch on the full run. And there's a dandy of an out to start the inning.
Third baseman, number 6, Anthony Rendon.
Stepping in, Anthony Rendon. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Marte is under it. He's got it, and there are two down now.
Batting 7, left fielder, James Bruce.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And he gets ahead 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. And that is through into right field for a single.
Yeah, I'm not sure. This ball might have caught him in between hops. He looked unsure which way to turn his glove, and the next thing you know, it's by him.
Here's the catcher, Matt Wieters now.
He'll swing and lift the ball fouled off to the left and out of play.
He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Favorable call in there for a strike. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Working for the punch out and the offering. Now a swing and a ball popped in the air back behind short. Frazier has got it, and the side is retired. One left for Washington, and after an inning and a half, it's 1-0. Now in the box, Corey Dickerson, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Left fielder, Corey Dickerson.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that misses, ball 1. A ball and a strike.
Hey, this is the game within the game right here. The hitter has to decide if he's going to change his game plan. Is he going to stay staunch and wait for him to miss over the heart of the plate or inside, or is he going to adjust his sights and try and drive the ball the other way?
Liner toward right center. And the Pirates at their first base hit.
I appreciate the moxie right there, but 3 fastballs at this level usually turns into a knock.
Gregory Polanco.
Here's the first pitch to him. Ripped down the first base line. And he whips on it as this ball's right under his glove. Throw won't get him.
Danny, how frustrating is this right here? First and third, you got problems all over.
Boy, you come right out of the dugout, right? You're starting an inning fresh. You're expecting to have a 1-2-3 inning. You look up, and all of a sudden, first and third, nobody out. It's time to make some good pitches.
Josh Harrison stands in as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. First pitch of the at-bat. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Runners are at first and third with none out. Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hold, 0-2.
With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout, or are you still looking for the double play ball?
This is a great spot to be in as a pitcher. You have 2 strikes, you can bury one for a potential strikeout, and at worst, keep the ball down in the zone. You might be able to turn one pitch into an inning-ending double play.
2. Checks his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. The runner from first crosses the plate. It's now a 2-1 ball game.
Usually a hitter will shorten his swing with 2 outs, but not this guy. He puts a big charge into this one and drives in a couple of runs along the way. That can be frustrating as a pitcher when you had a gun in the ropes and you couldn't finish him off, especially when he drives in runs.
Here's David Freese to stand in as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. The 1-1 home is looked at for ball number 2.
Boy, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, you have to make sure it's up above the zone like that. He can't do a whole lot with that, but if it were a little lower, he can and will make you pay big time.
The 2-1 pitch. Popped him up. Zimmerman in foul ground. He's got it 1 away.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Here's the catcher, Francisco Cervelli, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate.
Harrison, the runner at second with 1 away. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Got it.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball, a high piece of cheese, swung at and missed. That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
Standing in now, Chad Poole, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Nope. And the changeup is way low that time. The 1-1. Hit out towards second. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. So stepping in, Felipe Cordova. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest. First delivery to him on the way. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. The 1-0 is looked at for the first strike. And this one's high and tight, backing him up 2-1.
Well, these are just extra pitches that are just going to add to your pitch count. He's not trying to work around him, and no reason to, but sometimes you just lose the strike zone for no apparent reason.
The 2-1 home. Chopped weakly up the first base line. That winds up foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Boy, there's nothing like seeing a good power pitcher that has a good fastball. And what does he do? He just throws this good fastball right by, brings the express. No chance to put that ball in play.
The speedy Trey Turner digs in now, as he'll take a changeup here for strike one. He found his way over to third via a triple in his first at-bat. Oh, 1, here's the pitch. Behind 0-2 now. A 2-1 score here as we play inning number 3. And he looks at a sinker for a called third strike, and now there are 2 gone.
Well, I'm glad we get another look at that beauty of a pitch right there. You can't spot a sinker in a better location because even if you do get the bat on the ball, there's not a whole lot you could do with that. Textbook sinker.
In now is Adam Eaton, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. He hit a sac fly earlier. And a slider just about gets away from him there as it runs in a bit too close for comfort.
Boy, this team, they're swinging at everything, but that pitch was just a little too far out of the strike zone.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
That's a good job right there. You very rarely see pitchers double up where they go a pitch inside. Normally, they'll go back outside, but he followed that up with another pitch on the inside part of the plate.
And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. 2 out, nobody on. And just a masterful job of pitching here as he strikes out the side in order. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Back with Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, as Starling Marte steps in to start out the inning.
Marte!
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that misses inside 1-0. A 1-1 count to the Pirates' leadoff hitter. That's on the corner to put him behind now. 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep his hands back a little bit, he might have been able to do some damage with that pitch.
And a 3-2 full count to Starling Marte. Now the 3-2 pitch. Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center. But this will be pulled in out there in left center. Well hit, but a rough out number 1.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but It hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
And that'll bring in Adam Frazier, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. The 1-0 home. Fouled off. The 1-1 home. A little bouncer, but it gets fouled. The 1-2. Gets him swinging. He struck him out.
That's a pretty impressive pitch from a young arm like that. If you can spot your pitches there and advantage counts like 1 and 2, you're going to have a lot of strikeouts and soft contact.
Josh Bell the next to hit. As he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike one. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. This is on the ground over to first. To his right, Zimmerman. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So they go down without a whimper here. We've played 3 here in game number 5. It's the Pirates 2 and the Nats 1. And now Bryce Harper. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck outside last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Pitch on the way. Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0. Popped him up. Cervelli has a play. Makes the play, 1 away.
The batter, first baseman, Ryan Zimmerman.
Coming to the plate now, Ryan Zimmerman. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. And the pitch. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Marte going back on it. Into the bushes and gone. So a solo home run here for Ryan Zimmerman. His first homer here in the series, as the Nationals have battled back to tie this one at 2 apiece.
When that pitch was grooved right down Main Street, he couldn't believe it. He started salivating when he saw it, but stayed back enough to put a great swing on it.
Here's Daniel Murphy now, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Looking at his lifetime numbers, Murphy is sitting on exactly 1,499 career hits to this point, and looking for number 1,500 here. And that's just off the corner and low, ball 2. 2 runs on 2 hits, and no errors so far for the Nationals. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Marte on the move. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting, third baseman, Anthony Rendon.
In now is Anthony Rendon. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center. Dickerson is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Nationals on the board on the home run by Ryan Zimmerman. Bottom of the 4th coming up, and we're deadlocked now at 2 apiece.
Leading off the fourth for the Pirates, left fielder, Corey Dickerson.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Eaton is in his tracks now. One gone.
The right fielder, number 25, Gregory Polanco.
Here's Gregory Polanco. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike.
He's looking really great on the bump right now. I mean, it's been a while since he's allowed a base runner, and he just jumped ahead of another hitter right there.
0-1 count and the pitch. And he fouls this one off. Polanco, or El Cafe as he's sometimes referred to. He's a 5-year vet at the major league level. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And a check swing here, appealed down to third, but James Kingsley says he held up. Ball 1. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone. So after getting the strikeout on the fastball, not a bad time to check out our pitch speed comparison for our 2 starters. And these 2 guys have both displayed their power arms so far, with top speeds at 94 and 97 respectively. Up next for the Buccos, Josh Harrison. He cashed in with a 2-run double his first trip to the plate. Here's the first pitch to him. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. 2 runs, 3 hits, and 1 error in the contest for the Pirates so far. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2. The 0-2 home. And it's fouled away. The 0-2 once more. Misses. That's ball 1.
Now there's your textbook waste pitch right there. Try and get the eye level up. Let's see if he comes back with another fastball elevated or drops a hammer off.
The 1-2. Misses. Ball 2.
Kind of pitching him backwards in this AB. Soft stuff early, then those last 2 were fastballs, trying to get it right by him.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And a breaking ball stays outside.
Boy, went from being in the driver's seat to now being in some trouble. Had the count 0-2, started nipping at the corners, and next thing you know, this count stands at 3-2.
And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. And that's going to land foul. The 3-2 one more time. Fouled away. Two out, nobody on. High in the air into shallow left center. Coming in on it is Eaton. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Pirates. We'll head to the 5th, tied at 2. Now at the plate, Jay Bruce. He's in to get things going here in inning number 5.
Jay Bruce.
First pitch on its way. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Oh, man, you can't hit a ball any harder than that. I mean, this ball gets on him in a heartbeat. Nice job to stay with it, though, and then make the out at first.
Striding in once again, Matt Wieters. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. In there, strike 1.
His pitch count is in a really good place at this point in the game. He's pounding the zone and getting first pitch outs just like he did on the last guy. We might see him work deep into this game if he keeps this up.
Pitch on the way. Fouled off. Here it comes on 0-2. Another one sent foul. 1 out, nobody on. Just got a piece up the line, but that one rolls foul. The 0-2 once more. High in the air out to center field. Marte is under it. 2 down.
Now batting, the pitcher, Felipe Cordova.
Digging in, Felipe Cordova. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Here's the first pitch to him. Right over the middle, knee high.
2 quick outs in this inning so far, and his pitch count is really down. I think one of the keys is he's been attacking the strike zone early on, making these guys swing the bat so far in this one.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. A fastball that he's way out in front of, a swing and a miss.
In today's game, if you're not disciplined for striking out, why would you change your approach with 2 strikes right here? Expect this guy to try and drive the baseball right here.
And he fouls this one off. Another 0-2 coming. Popped him up. Freeze shading to his right, and that's the 3rd out. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. Home half of the 5th coming up, and we are tied 2-2. Here's David Freeze to stand in. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
David Freeze.
First pitch on its way. And it's fouled away. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Fouled away. The next 0-2. And he popped him up over toward the left side of the infield. There to tuck it in is Rendon for the first out.
Up next for Pittsburgh, catcher, Francisco Cervelli.
Into the box now, Francisco Cervelli. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a neck-high fastball that time. Bases are empty, one man out. And here's a fastball inside as the count moves to 2-0 now.
That's a good approach when you're facing a young arm you might not be too familiar with. Take a look at a few and see what he's got. Now he's got himself ahead in the count.
Here's a blooper out toward left center. Bruce coming on. He can't get to it. This one's down. And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly.
Now batting.
Hey, he had just retired 10 straight until that base hit right there. That's into almost 4th inning of him not ever seeing the stretch. We'll see how he does with a runner on now.
Into the box now, Chad Kuhl, fouled off. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Oh and 1, here it comes. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1.
He would have had to go with the old school Tommy Hawk approach on that one if he wanted to get on top, but he was able to lay off it.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1, and he fouls this one off. Cervelli, base runner at first with 1 out. Now this is hit not all that hard out to second. The second for 1. Return throw is in time. How about that? They do turn 2, and it gets him out of the inning. 4 to 6 to 3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. More coming up from Game 5 after this. So the lineup flips over and digging in. Trey Turner, 1 for 2 in the game. He tripled and scored back in the first. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch that misses, 1-2.
0-2 pitch, not even close to the zone, and a fastball might be an indication that he's going to start using some of his secondary pitches.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. Up around the face. Missed with a breaking ball.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Takes this the other way to right, and that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
Hey, some guys can handle the postseason lights, and this is obviously one of them. Another base hit leading off for the boys. This guy's had a monster postseason so far.
In now is Adam Eaton, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. 0 for 1 with a run batted in thus far. And a fastball in there for a strike, 1-1.
That's a real good job of going back-to-back fastballs right there. Most of the time, a hitter will see a fastball in the inside half of the plate, and they'll just think, well, this pitcher's going to go back on the outside. But when you double up like he did right there, it sends a message to the hitter that you're not afraid to throw in that inner half of the plate.
Dickerson will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first.
The right fielder, number 34, Bryce Harper.
So a runner at first now with one away, and that'll bring in a dangerous hitter indeed in the form of Bryce Harper. First pitch coming. Here it is. Pitch is high. The throw not in time as he steals second. Certainly a very close play at second on that bag, so let's analyze it with show track. We all know he's got plus speed on his side, and you really see it represented in the top speed. That really made the difference on that one. Hot shot down the line, and Freese won't get a glove on this one. It's a fair ball. As he arrives at second without a play, as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play.
Now back.
Well, that stolen base a minute ago just became that much more important.
Yeah, man, if the runner's on first, this hit may or may not bring him home. But he was on second, so he cruises across the plate for the run. It's all about finding ways to manufacture runs, and they did just that there.
Here's Ryan Zimmerman now. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Good hard sinker that time, and he's in control. 0-2.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. It's the depth of his sinker. Sometimes it's a matter of whether or not it's moving east-west, but that one right there had such good downward action. Great pitch.
High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Frazier takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the second out.
Boy, he showed some pretty good range heading pretty deep into the outfield to bring that one down. Thought the outfielder might call him off, but he clearly had it under control.
Here's Daniel Murphy now.
It's really been an amazing transition for Daniel Murphy. Known more as an average type hitter, Matt, when he was a member of the New York Mets. But since he's put on a Nationals uniform, boy, the power surge has come, and it has not stopped.
Looking to keep this a 1-run game, the pitch. And it's 1-1.
If you're going to have success against some of the better hitters in the game, you've got to get that pitch right there. 0-2, he's almost certainly out. 1-1, he's got a chance to really do some damage.
Here's the 1-1 delivery. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike.
Great job on those last 2 pitches of varying speeds. Gave him a hard fastball, and then he locked him up with a changeup.
The 1-2. Line drive to left. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Nationals get a run on the double by Bryce Harper through 5.5, and Washington's taken a 3-2 lead. Here's Starling Marte. He'll start the inning, and we're back to the top of the order, but they haven't looked too dangerous in this one yet, right, guys?
Well, none of them have any hits yet, so you're right on the money. They've done a great job of holding these guys down so far.
Another opportunity for him here, so we'll see if anything changes. Here's the first pitch to him. And that one just missed outside. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more of a pitch-to-contact kind of guy, and obviously it's working so far, and the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Takes a look at a slider that catches the inside corner. The 1-2. This is line to left. Bruce is right there as he puts it away, no problem for the first out.
Boy, talk about hitting into some rough luck. That was an absolute bullet to the outfield that gets caught, and he would have represented the tying run.
And that'll bring in Adam Frazier.
As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory.
He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. And that's up in the zone a bit, but a called strike. 0-2.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
Hits are now even at 4 apiece. Change up, and he ain't buying it. 1-2.
I love a well-executed changeup, especially one down in the zone. The only problem throwing it in that situation, you leave that belt high or miss your spot just a hair, and you could have some problems.
2-2 to Adam Frazier.
Flip a coin right here with this next pitch. After throwing 2 fastballs to get ahead, he's been able to lay off both those off-speed pitches. Looks like he's seeing it pretty good.
Now the pitch. Well hit to right, but foul. Good changeup in the dirt. Strike 3. And he makes the throw to first. Frazier is retired. 2 down now.
Well, you know you made a real nice pitch when you bounce it in the dirt and you still get the hitter to swing at it. That tells me that there's a lot of deception in that pitch right now.
Josh Bell the next to hit. This will chase one up around the letters here for strike 1. No hits to this point. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. 3-2's our score here in inning number 6. And that one got a piece of him.
You know, with 2 outs and nobody on, that's the last thing you want to do on the mound. That really gives the opposition some hope that they can do something with this inning.
Digging in to try it again, Corey Dickerson. He flew out in his last at-bat. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And the changeup is way low that time.
This is where you got to take stock in the situation. Adjust your batting gloves and realize you need a gapper to score this guy from first. If nothing less, pass the baton to the guy behind you and keep the line moving.
Now the 1-0 is taken for ball 2. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Now the 2-0 home. Slapped hard the opposite way. Well, this is right to him in left as he hardly has to move as he handles it for the final out. 1 left for Pittsburgh. Still a 3-2 ball game. Back here in Pittsburgh, it's on to the 7th now in game number 5. But before the inning gets underway, let's fill you in on what's happened with our game summary. At the plate, Anthony Rendon. 0 for 2 for him to this point.
Third baseman, number 6, Anthony Rendon.
First pitch on its way. This is in the air out to straightaway center. Marte is under it. And that's the first out of the inning.
Up next for the Nationals, left fielder, James Bruce.
Ready for another shot now, Jay Bruce. He was a ground out victim last time up. First pitch of the at-bat. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
You know, Matty, when I first broke into the league, you wouldn't see that high heater first pitch right out of the gate. But I think there's been a change in philosophy here. Back in the late 90s, early 2000s, guys wanted to attack you more east-west, get you leaning left-right. Now you're seeing guys attacking the philosophy more north-south. Just with launch angles and exit velocities, I think guys are afraid to throw that sinking fastball for fear that guys are just going to run their barrel into it. Not the case with the high fastball.
Slapped hard the opposite way. And that's into the outfield for a one-out hit. And he'll pull into second with one away.
Yeah, some guys have the ability to rise to the occasion while some guys shrink away when it matters the most. Well, this guy is a gamer. He's been on fire since the postseason started, and after that hit, it looks like he doesn't plan on stopping anytime soon.
Here's the catcher, Matt Wieters, now, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. The 0-1 delivery. Hit well on the ground to first. And he'll take this one to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner will move up 90 feet to third base.
Now batting, pitcher, Felipe Cordova.
Now to the plate, the pitcher, Felipe Cordova, and a chance now to increase his lead if he can deliver something here with 2 gone. Trying to keep the deficit right where it is. The pitch. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. And he falls behind 0-2. A pause and the 0-2. Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. Polanco is there, and he puts this one away for the third out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. Nationals leave 1. They're up 3-2. Joaquin Benoit gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7.
Joaquin Benoit.
In now, Gregory Polanco. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
And now we'll take a moment here at home plate as he asks for time. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Just off the outside, and it's 1-0. One-0 count. Here it is. And it's fouled away. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. 2-1. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
You know, from a hitter's perspective, you get pounded in, and then he throws a nasty changeup away, is the mindset to tell yourself that he's going to go in and out all day long, or is he going to double up? That's the cat and mouse we're seeing right now.
He pulls this one into right, but this is right at him in right field as he hardly has to move to take it in for the first down.
Second baseman, John Harrison.
Josh Harrison stands in. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A cold strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
Very high, 2-1. Here's the pitch. Looks at a fastball inside, so he's in the driver's seat, 3-1.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
And this ball's pretty well struck high and deep to left field. Back goes Bruce. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Third baseman, number 23, David Freese.
Now at the plate, David Freese. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
Yeah, Matty, you're seeing a lot of late swings on the fastball tonight because this guy has had everything working. He has them in the proverbial rocking chair.
Benoit sets. Here's the 0-1. Fouled away. Here's the 0-2. And a half-hearted swing there as they tie him up inside for the third strike, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Pirates. They're down 3-2. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Trey Turner. He singled his last time up. Here comes the first pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. looking at a tough pitch called a strike.
Not looking good after being down 0-2. I think at the very least you got to work this pitcher's count a little bit. Try and get back into a decent count where maybe you can come through.
And he goes up the ladder on him, but he lays off 1-2. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Fastball called strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. And both starters have been in form. 3-2 our score as we give you a look at the starter comparison for these two opposing pitchers. In now is Adam Eaton. He's got an RBI despite an 0-for-2 effort to this point. First pitch of the at-bat. Dribbled to the right side. But it's foul, strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. This one, everything we could have hoped for. 3-2 in inning number 8. Line towards center field. Marte is there, 2 gone. Visiting Nationals holding the lead here in the 8th as you get a look at our line score to this point in the game. Here's Bryce Harper now, hoping to build off that RBI double from his last plate appearance. Now here it comes. Too high, 1-0. Left it up in the zone, but it's a strike, 1-1. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. 1 ball and 2 strikes the count. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Swing and a little tapper. That goes foul, so he stays alive with 2 strikes. The next 1-2 pitch. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Nationals gone in order, but they still lead it 3-2. Ryan Madsen is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 44, Ryan Madsen.
Here's the catcher, Francisco Cervelli. He's 1 for 2 in the ballgame.
Francisco Cervelli.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fouled off. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. The 1-1. Swing and a ball chopped foul down the left side. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
People always talk about how important getting the leadoff man on base is, and it's true. So in the 8th inning of a 1-run game, that's a really nice job of attacking a hitter and sending him packing.
McKenzie will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Number 2, Carlton McKenzie.
Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. One out, nobody on. And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike. The 1-1. It's the outside corner for the second strike. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
He got ahead with 2 good fastballs and then tried to drop the changeup to see if he'd be out in front. Did a great job of laying off that pitch right there. Interested to see where he goes now.
Here now the 2-2 is laid off, and the count runs full.
It'd be great right here if he was able to work himself on base. You got the leadoff hitter on deck, and you know the middle of the order's coming up right behind him.
Now the 3-2 pitch is at the knees and called strike 3.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Ready for another chance? Starling Marte. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Here comes the first pitch. And he takes ball 1. Now the 1-1 pitch. And he fouls this one off. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
He executed that 1-2 curveball pretty well. I think that's right where he wanted it to end up, but he couldn't get him to chase at it. We'll see what they go with now after that didn't work out.
Swing and a miss at 1 in the dirt. Wieters has it. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the Pirates. They trail 3-2. Welcome back to this MLB Network broadcast from Pittsburgh, PA. 9th inning about to start in this one. George Cantos enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Here's Ryan Zimmerman now. In previous matchups against George Cantos, he's a .333 hitter. First pitch of the at-bat. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Still no balls and 2 strikes. Ready with another 0-2. Hammered the other way to deep right field. Back goes Polanco, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first down.
Now batting, second baseman, Daniel Murphy.
Ready now, Daniel Murphy. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. First pitch on its way. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. One-run game here in the top of the ninth. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1.
That's a great take right there. Great pitch recognition to let that one go. Opposite-handed, that's coming across the plate. You might think you got a shot to stay inside that one.
Into the corner and slicing foul. Swing and a miss here, and the first two are dispatched to begin the ninth.
This is a pitch I think we'll see a lot from him in this game. The cutter darting in on the hitters in the opposite batter's box. It can be a real effective pitch when it's located well, and that one was right there.
In now is Anthony Rendon. Ball one. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. In for a strike. It's 1-1. The 1-1 is a slider taken for a ball.
Well, that's a good pitch, but you have to get a little bit closer to the plate than that. That's that big sweeping slider. If it was a little closer, you might get a swing.
2 out, nobody on. Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner.
2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
I think one of the keys, Matt, you want to try to initiate contact. The one thing you don't want to do, you don't want to run the count to 3 balls and 2 strikes. Whatever you want to throw it over for a strike.
Full count, 3-2. Sent on the ground out to second. Harrison's got it. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Washington, and it remains a 3-2 ball game. Sammy Solis takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door. And that will bring in Adam Frazier. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Adam Frazier.
Here's the first pitch to him. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2.
Well, this is the matchup they wanted, bringing in the reliever, but falling behind 2-0 doesn't exactly help the situation very much.
started to chase that time, but then he wisely holds off for ball 3. Solis is a bullpen arm that keeps the ball in the park. It's a rare day that someone takes him deep, which obviously makes him a very valuable commodity in the bullpen.
One of the things as a manager you want to do, you want to bring a reliever in and know that he can keep the ball in the ballpark, and this guy does a great job of that. He's near impossible to get the ball in the air to lift for a home run, and it's one of the reasons why he's a real effective relief pitcher.
Fly ball heading for the alley. Harper on the run, but he won't get to it, and this should put him in scoring position to start the inning. The relay, and they're not going to get him at third. He's in there with nobody out as the potential tying run.
I think most guys are probably content with a double in that situation. Leading off the inning and representing the tying run, but he was thinking 3 bags all the way. Now all they need is some good situational hitting to drive him home.
Digging in once again, Josh Bell. And he's got a chance to tie things up here as the equalizer sits just 90 feet away. First pitch coming, here it is. And it's fouled away. Frazier, the runner at third with no outs. He looked like a caveman swinging a club on that one. It's 0-2 now.
The offensive approach here is simple. You know the pitcher's going for the K, so set your sights middle of the plate. And then don't worry about the infielders. They're so close, hard contact is a guaranteed ribby.
Set the deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And here's a curveball that just about got away as it misses inside for a ball.
A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here. They're keeping it inside on him.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt. But he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
2-2. Bouncer down the line. That winds up foul. The runner in scoring position with none out. Hit on the ground is short. And it's a base hit, and we are tied here in the 9th.
Boy, Dero, talk about definition of clutch coming up in the 9th and delivering a game-tying RBI base hit.
Yeah, what a huge at-bat right there. As a former offensive player, these are the moments you live for. Runners in scoring position, bottom of the 9th inning, and you're able to come through for the team. Let's see if they can continue on.
Stepping in now, Corey Dickerson. As he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball, 1-0. The winning run is at first base. The 1-0. There's a strike. Action now in the Washington bullpen as a right-hander begins to get loose. Possible winning run aboard here, nobody out. And the pitch misses low and away for ball 2. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Bruce has a read on it. 1 down.
The right fielder, number 25, Gregory Polanco.
Standing in, Gregory Polanco. He's got a chance to end this one and send these fans home happy if he can get a ball deep enough into the gap. Here's the first pitch. Curveball that time, not even close.
He's not having his best outing in this one, and I think that curveball is part of the reason why. He couldn't get on top of that one, and that's not the first time that's happened.
And he popped him up. Rendon able to put it away, and that's out number 2.
The batter, number 5, second baseman, Josh Harrison.
Now at the plate, Josh Harrison is working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Here's the first pitch. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. After it is eaten. He can't get there as it falls in. Throw comes in quickly, but the winning run is in scoring position now with 2 away. Here's David Freese to stand in. He's gone hitless to this point.
Not a great game up to this point, but none of that would matter if he could come through right here. A chance to be the hero.
Here's the first pitch. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
He's going to need to shorten up and get that foot down a little bit earlier if he hopes to be catching up to that fastball.
Fouled away. Now the 0-2 pitch. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. And he takes a big swing at that one as this one's lifted high in the air and deep out to left field. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. So this game will not end here in the bottom of the 9th as they push across the equalizer, and we're right back where we started from. 10th inning coming up, and we are all tied at 3 apiece. Here's Jay Bruce now. In previous matchups against George Contos, he's just 1 for 6. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A cold strike on the inside corner.
Obviously, it's pretty deflating when you blow a lead in the bottom of the 9th, and now you're still fighting in extra innings. But the fact is, the game is tied, and a win is still very much a possibility, so they have to play that way.
Hit hard back up the middle. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard.
Now batting, captain, Matt.
Now time is called, and we'll have a pinch runner at first, and that'll be a wise decision as he's the potential go-ahead run. Here's the catcher, Matt Wieters now. Go-ahead run at first, nobody out. Here's the first pitch. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
That's a good pitch to lay off right there, that cutter inside. And that is a real tough pitch for hitters to lay off of. And a lot of times, if you do swing at that cutter in, you're going to end up with some firewood in a broken bat.
A ball and a strike to count to the switch-hitting catcher, Matt Wieters. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Now the 1-2 pitch.
Nope.
Inside and a hair low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes. Go ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. This is line to left. In there, a base hit.
The pitcher, number 32.
Howie Kendrick will get a chance to swing the bat here, and he'll do it in a good spot as he has runners at first and second and nobody out in the inning. swing and a line drive. Foul. The 0-1. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2. Hit well, right side. And that's through into right field for a base hit. The throw to the plate. He's safe at the plate. And they've taken the lead here in Game 5.
Dan, you'll take RBIs any way you can get them, but when they give your team the lead in the late innings, man, that feels good.
Oh, it especially does, especially when you start to score runs late in the game off of quality pitching. When runs are at a premium, that's one makes you feel really good about yourself.
The speedy Trey Turner digs in now. As he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike one. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. 0-1, here's the pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field. Polanco is there, one away.
Center fielder, number 2, Adam Eaton.
Stepping in, Adam Eaton. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. First pitch of the at-bat. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner.
This is the tough guy right here to hit into a double play. He's fast and he swings from the left side, so out of the box he's going to get a good break. You might have to try to get the strikeout right here because very rarely are you going to get this guy to ground into a double play.
There's Harrison for one.
The right fielder is 34, Bryce.
And now Bryce Harper. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Looking to minimize the damage here. In there, 0-1. Runners on first and third, 2 away. Popped high in the air. Contos is under it, and that ends the inning. Only 1 in the inning for the Nationals. So now we'll see if these guys can get even in the bottom of inning number 10. It's the Nationals 4 and the Pirates 3. Michael Taylor will stay in the ballgame now and take over in left field.
Number 3, Michael Taylor.
Sean Doolittle takes the ball, looking to make sure this game goes no further. Save situation here in inning number 10. Coming to the plate now, Francisco Cervelli. He'll start it out against the closer Sean Doolittle, who will try to shut the door.
Cervelli.
First delivery to him on the way. And that one just missed outside. Doolittle stands 6'2" and throws from the left side. He was a first-round pick back in the draft of 2007.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Murphy ranging into shallow right. 1 down.
Now batting, Edgar George Conto.
Sean Rodriguez will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Number 3, Sean Rodriguez.
Up around the face. Bases are empty, one man out. Fouled off. The 1-2. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
For me, check swings are right there next to bang-bang plays at first as the most difficult calls for an ump to make. Taking a look at show motion, the batter doesn't appear to hold up enough, so I think the call was right.
Here's Starling Marte. As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Swing and a liner. And that'll get down for a 2-out single. So the bottom of the inning is still alive after the 2-out base hit.
Now batting, shortstop, Adam Frazier.
Stepping up to the plate, Adam Frazier. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. First offering on its way. And he fouls this one off. Quick check on that tying run at first. Runner back standing. Doolittle pauses. Here it is on 0-1. And this ball swung on and hit to center field. And this should do it. And he will make the catch to wrap this one up. And the Nationals are going to take a 3-2 lead back home for Game 6. They take a pivotal victory here on the road as this one is over.
Hey, it took them an extra frame to do it, but hey, they're not going to complain as they lock up a nice road victory here in 10 innings.
Time for one last check of the line score in this extra innings victory. And there's no better time of year to come up big for your team than in the postseason. And that's exactly what this man did. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, no time like the postseason to come through and lift your team to victory. He was certainly a big factor here, and it was pretty cool to see.
And it's a 4-3 finish in this evening's ball game. The Nationals now take a 3-2 lead in this league championship series. Sammy Solis gets the W on the mound. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa and the lefty Dan Plesac and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.
The final line score for the ball game tonight. For the victorious Washington Nationals, 4 runs on 8 hits. No errors. They left 5 men on base. For the Pirates, 3 runs on 8 hits. 1 error. They left 6 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 35 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at PNC Park, 38,365. The Pirates thank you for attending tonight's game and remind you to please drive home safely.